Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Rizal Hartwigsen, and I will be speaking to you today about my MSc proposal on the effect of acupuncture treatments on heart rate variability in racehorses. Just to run over our table of contents, we will be looking at our aim, objectives, research design, hypotheses, variables, sampling size, and methods used to get that sampling size. Then we will be having a quick overview of the materials and methods used in the study, how we will be analyzing our data and ethics considerations, and then just a short conclusion. Our racehorses are top performing athletes, and we have quite a huge economical consideration in this specific sport. So my aim in the study, or my idea behind the study, was to find out if there is a way to enhance athletic performance with acupuncture, which is a relatively cheap and safe therapy to perform in our racehorses. So we would, in this study, our aim is to study the effect of acupuncture on heart rate variability in the training thoroughbred racehorse. The objective was or is to determine if acupuncture over a 3-week period causes a significant change in heart rate variability parameters. This will give us an indication if it increases fitness and endurance, and ultimately increases the performance of the racehorse. Our research design is a quantitative, randomized controlled clinical trial, and it's done under field conditions. There will be one treatment group and one control group. Our zero hypothesis would be that acupuncture treatments over a 3-week period has no effect on heart rate variability in thoroughbred racehorses, and our H1 would be acupuncture treatments over a 3-week period causes a change in heart rate variability in thoroughbred racehorses. Okay, so our variables in this study. Our independent variables would be our acupuncture treatments. I will be using dry needle treatments only at acupuncture points gallbladder 21, Shenshu, Shenpeng, Shenzhou, Jiangxi, large intestine 10, gallbladder 31, and lung 1. All these points will be used bilaterally. Our dependent variables will be the heart rate variability indicators measured by our televet heart rate meter. To determine our sampling method and size, we use this equation that's found in Wasserman's book of Reliability Verification, Testing and Analysis in Engineering Design, where C, or confidence, is the probability that the sample will provide results consistent with the actual, or in this case the unknown, performance, and this is similar to the producer's risk, or 1 minus alpha type confidence. In practice, the lower limit of C is 60% or 0.6, and consider that a 50%, the test results are 50-50, likely to represent the population. Better or worse reliability is not clear. Lower than 50% confidence even further reduces the odds of a meaningful result. R, or reliability, is the probability that the population will survive for a lifetime. So if we assume our confidence level will be at least 80% and we assume a reliability of 90% of our sample for the test or the experiment, we calculate a sample size of 15 animals that will be needed in this test group. Thus, in total, we will need 30 horses in this study. 15 will be in the treatment group and 15 in the control group if we have a significant level of 0.05. So the materials and methods, what we will be doing is We will have two groups, a treatment group of 15 animals and a control group of 15 animals. The treatment group and the control group will have a baseline heart rate variability taken at the beginning of the experiment, and then the treatment group will receive a series of 3 acupuncture treatments once a week over 3 weeks, and then the heart rate variability will be measured again in week 4 of both groups. Thereafter, our data will be analyzed and we will have conclusions drawn from this data. So how will we analyze our data? We will use a strata release 15 software, and significance will be set at 0.05. Normality will be evaluated with the Kolmogorov-Smirnov and Shapiro-Wilks tests. And if normality is a given, then we will use a two-way repeated measures, ANOVA, to detect if there are significant differences between the test group and our control group. Our ethics to consider is in this study would be that acupuncture is seen as a minimally invasive surgical procedure because needles are inserted into the body. It will have to be executed by a trained, skilled and registered veterinarian, which will be myself. And thereafter, we will also consider that we will be using live animals in the study, and all these animals have private owners, so consent will be necessary, and we will definitely need approval from our research ethical committee. So in conclusion, our study aim is to investigate the effectiveness of acupuncture in our thoroughbred racehorses, and our study will be conducted in a controlled environment. All the horses will be from the same training yard, being kept in the same conditions. We would, at the end, would like to evaluate fitness and performance of these racehorses using heart rate variability parameters to do so. It's a quantitative randomized controlled clinical trial, and we will be looking for measurable statistical significant changes between the control and treatment group in order to have a conclusion that either acupuncture does have an effect on the fitness and performance of racehorses or that it does not. Thank you for listening, and you are welcome to email me or contact me with any questions about this PowerPoint. Thank you.